What is the history of softball? Today I'm going to talk about the history of softball, including how it was invented, how it got its name, and how it has evolved over the years. I'm sure everyone here has heard the stories about how other sports were invented, such as basketball and the Peach Basket story. However, have you heard the softball story yet? Well, here it is. According to the History of Softball by Michael and Gabriel Incorporated in a 2013-2018 article, it all started on Thanksgiving Day in 1887 after a Yale versus Harvard football game. One of the Yale alumni were mad about the score and picked up their boxing glove and threw it at the Harvard supporters. One of the Harvard supporters picked up the end of a broomstick and hit it back. The founder of the game, George Hancock, was there that night and witnessed the incident. When he witnessed the incident, he yelled, "Play ball," and established it as a game. This game would be played years from now. Within a week, George Hancock created a bat and a ball and even established rules. The first rules for the game were wrote in 1897 and lasted a decade, according to The History of Softball by Bailey Aaron Santos. At the beginning of the game's creation, it had many odd names. According to Michael and Gabriel Incorporated, different places had different names for the sport. In Chicago, it was at first it was known as outdoor-indoor baseball, and then became later known as kitten ball. In New Orleans, where it was widely played in high schools and elementary schools, it was called cabbage ball. There were many other names for softball, such as indoor baseball, diamond ball, mush ball, and pumpkin ball. It was not until 1926 when Walter Hackinson of the YMCA coined the term softball. Within the next 4 years, the name softball became the common name for the sport. Throughout the many years softball has been played, there have been many changes. For instance, the game was originally first played indoors and was continued to play indoors until a fireman, Lewis Roberts Sr., moved the game outside to allow his crew exercise in 1895. History of Softball video by Kaylee Vino. Also, at the beginning of the game, the fielders did not have gloves. Along with the little changes in the game, the style of play has also changed. The first version of softball, slow pitch, was very popular up until the 1940s when it became fast pitch, which is the version we play today. Also, from the History of Softball by Michael and Gabriel Incorporated. The information I've just shared with you illustrates how the sport I love was invented, how it's got its name, and how it has evolved over the years. Although softball was created on a sideline of an already existing sport, baseball, over the years it has developed its own unique identity and became its own unique game that we all continue to play today. Thank you.